Welcome back, dear friends. Already we have discussed 5 questions, and now I am extending same thing to the next 5 questions. Sixth question is find out dot product of A is equal to I minus 5j plus 2k and B 3I plus j minus 8k. Vector A is equal to I minus 5j plus 2k. Vector B is equal to 3I plus j minus 8k. Now A dot B, A is equal to AXI plus AYJ plus AZK. It is a general thing, generalized. So compare it with this one. AX is equal to 1. AY is equal to minus 5. AZ is equal to 2. Similarly, vector B is equal to 3I plus j minus 8k. So, Bx is equal to, this is B is equal to Bxi plus Byj plus Bzk. So, Bx is equal to 3, By is equal to 1 and Bz is equal to minus 8. A dot B is given by A dot B is equal to AX AY plus BX BY plus BZ AZ BZ, which is equal to 1 into 3, that is, just one second, it is vector A dot B is equal to A dot B is equal to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ, which is equal to 1 into 3, 1 into 3 plus minus 5 into 1, minus 5 into 1 plus minus plus 2 into minus 8, which becomes 3 minus 5 minus 16, 3 minus 21, which is equal to minus 18. Therefore, A dot B is equal to minus 18. Once again I repeat it. A dot B is equal to AX BX, AY BY, AZ BZ. Then this coordinate can be anything. So this is the way to find out dot product. Find out cross product of vector P 3I plus 5j minus k and Q 2I minus 2j plus 8k. Now we are finding out cross product. Next question is find out cross product of two vectors. Vector P is given, vector Q is given. Whenever we are taking, there is, next is cross product of two vectors. Find out cross product of two vectors. P is equal to 3I plus 5j minus k. Q is equal to 3I plus Q is equal to 2I minus 2j minus 8k. These are two vectors. We want to find out cross product of these two vectors. See, generally when we take it as A, we write it as AXI, AYJ, AZK. When we take it as a B, we write it as BXI, BYJ, BZK. But when general case came, P suppose, we can even write P as P is equal to XI plus YJ plus ZK. X, Y, Z are nothing but PX, PY, PZ on similar line AX, AY, AZ. Similarly, we are writing it as X1, Y1, Z1. Q is equal to x2i plus y2j plus z2k. Instead of writing ax, ay, az, I am writing as x1, y1, z1. Meaning is same. These are the coordinates. Now P cross Q is equal to determinant I, j, k. It is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. Then it comes. First one, this we write it as, which is equal to P cross Q is equal to I. Then we are taking this 4, y1, z1, then y2, z2. This is this minus this, plus middle sign it comes as minus g. Then we are leaving this 2 and then we are taking x1, z1, x2, x1, z1, x2, z2. Okay, this sign becomes, this we are taking and this x1, y1, x1, y1, then x2, y2. We can substitute values of this one here. What is the value of y1? We know y1 is, x1 we can take it as, x1 is equal to 3, y1 is equal to 1, z1 is equal to minus 1, x2 is equal to 2, y2 is equal to minus 2, z2 is equal to minus 8. So P cross Q is equal to I, y1, 1, z1, minus 1, y2, minus 2, minus 8. Middle side is minus, it becomes minus g. Then x1, 3, don't write this one, it is minus 1, 2, minus 8, plus k. This is now, we are writing this one, 3, 1, 2, minus 2. So now here how to solve? Go from this to this first, which becomes I minus a, product of this 2, minus product of this 2, minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2, that becomes minus 2. Middle side is j. Here, minus 24 plus 2 plus k, it is minus 6 minus 2. So it becomes minus ki. This is minus 22 minus plus 22j, and that is becoming as minus 8k. This becomes PQ or P cross Q. Please practice this one. This one I have told, this is the procedure. Now what I am saying, instead of following all this one, directly we can do it from here. This is, now I am direct method. This is to understand how to go for P cross Q. But then, suppose that we want to do it directly. This is the way. Let us see how we can take it. Here, already we have written generalized form. So, P cross Q is equal to I, J, K. Then x1, 3, 1, minus 1. 3, 1, minus 1. Then 2, minus 2, minus 8. So I, block it. Minus 8, minus 2. Minus 8, minus 2. Middle sign is minus j. Block this. Minus 24 plus 2. This is minus 24 plus 2. Block this one, plus k. This is minus 6 minus 2. We get it as minus 10i plus 22j minus 8k, which is equal to P cross Q. This is the way how we can find out P cross Q. Let us go to the next question. Calculate angle between two vectors P, 2i plus 4j plus 6k, and Q, 3i plus j minus 4k. Now there is a change. We want to find out. We studied, we found dot product, we found cross product. Let us find out angle between two vectors. How to find out angle between two vectors? There is vector is given. Calculate angle between. Find out angle between two vectors. P is equal to 2i plus 4j plus 6k. Q is equal to 3i plus j. 3i plus j minus 4k. We want to find out angle between these two vectors. Whenever we want to find out angle, we always use scalar product or dot product. P dot Q, vector P dot Q is equal to PQ cos theta. This is dot product. This is magnitude of P. This is magnitude of Q. This is cos theta. From this one, cos theta is equal to P dot Q, magnitude of P and magnitude of Q. Once we know this one, we can find out PQ. P dot Q is equal to, that is this into this, 6, plus this into this, plus 4, plus this into this, minus 24, which becomes minus 14. This is P dot Q. Then magnitude of P is equal to under root square of this 4, square of this 16, square of 6, that becomes 56 P. Magnitude of Q is equal to under root 9, square of this plus square of this plus 16, which becomes 26. Therefore, cos theta is equal to minus 14 divided by 56 under root 56 under root 26. Then we can simply write theta is equal to cos inverse minus 14 under root 56 divided by under root 60. This is the way to calculate it. We can find out angle. This is the angle between P and Q. By using logbook, we can even find out this angle in degrees or radians. This is the important question. Next one, that is find out unit vector perpendicular to vector P is equal to 2i plus 4j plus 6k and Q 3i plus j minus 4k. Let us see what is the question. Here it is asked to find out unit vector perpendicular to two vectors. Vector P is given, vector Q is given, and then unit vector perpendicular to them is asked. There is vector P, which is equal to 2i plus 4j plus 6k. There is another vector Q is equal to 3i plus j minus 4k. What is the question? Question is find out unit vector perpendicular to these two. What is the meaning? P cross Q, we know the definition. PQ sine theta n cap. This is unit vector perpendicular to both. So if we find out magnitude of P cross Q, this is if we find out P cross Q and then divide. So n cap is equal to P cross Q and magnitude of P cross Q. This is magnitude. This is nothing but it's a magnitude. It becomes unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors. This is vector P, this is vector Q, and then unit vector perpendicular to them is in this direction. Here we show it. So first we need to find out P cross Q. Let us see. P cross Q is equal to I, J, K. 246, 246, 246. 3, 1 minus 4, 3, 1 minus 4. So it becomes I minus 16 minus 6 minus j, middle sign is minus in this one, minus 8 minus 18, then here it is plus p, 2 minus 12. So that becomes 16 plus 6, it is minus 22i. It becomes plus 18, 8, 26j. It becomes minus 10k. This became P cross Q. So unit vector perpendicular to this one is P cross Q here, that is magnitude of P cross Q is equal to under root square of 22 plus 26 plus 10. 22 square is 4. Let us see, 22 square, 22 into 22. It becomes here 4, 4. It is again 4, that becomes 4, 8, 4. 26 square is equal to cross 12, 52, 36, 12 and 3, 15. It becomes 6. 26 into 6, 3 are there, 12 and 12. It is becoming as 676. And 10 square, we all know, that is 10 into 10, that is 100. So altogether, P cross Q is equal to under root addition of all this 6, 4, 10, 1, 8, 8, 16, 2, 8, 12, 12, 16. So this is this divided by PQ. So perpendicular to both of them, we can write it here as n cap is equal to unit vector perpendicular to both of them is equal to minus 21i plus 26j minus 10k divided by under root 1260. This is the unit vector perpendicular to both of them. Let us take next one. Calculate area of parallelogram whose sides are A I minus 5j plus 2k, A I minus 5j plus 2k, and B 3i plus j minus 8k. We want to find out area of parallelogram. How to get it? Area of parallelogram. How to find out area of parallelogram? Two sides are given. This is side A. This is side. So side A is given as A is equal to I minus 5j plus 2k. B is given as B is equal to 3i plus j minus 8k. This angle is theta. These are two sides of parallelogram, adjacent sides. When I make it complete parallelogram, it becomes in this way. This becomes a parallelogram which is OBAC. Height. Front side, this is B sin theta. Height becomes BD becomes B sin theta because front side is sin theta into hypotenuse. So area of parallelogram, area is equal to base into height. Base is equal to A, height is equal to B sin theta. And this is nothing but magnitude of cross product. This is nothing but magnitude of A cross B. So to get area of parallelogram, we have to find out A cross B first and then its magnitude. Let us find out. A cross B. We write it as I, J, P. Then A, 1 minus 5 2. 1 minus 5 2. B is equal to 3, 1 minus 8, which is equal to I plus 14 minus 2 minus J is equal to minus 8 minus 6 plus K is equal to 1 plus 15, which becomes 38I. This is plus 14J plus 16P. But we want magnitude of this one. What is the magnitude of A cross B, which is equal to under root 38 square plus 14 square plus 16 square. 38 into 38, it is 24. 9 and 2, 11. 8 8s are 64. 8 3s are 24 and 6, 30, which becomes 4, 4, 4, 1. This is the square of 38. 14 square, 14 into 14, which is equal to 196. 16 square is equal to 256. When I add all these one, let us add 1 4, 4 4 plus 196, 256, which is equal to 16, 19, 6, 8. So, A cross B magnitude is equal to under root 1896 square unit is area of the parallelogram. This will be the area of the parallelogram. Again, set of 5 questions we completed. Remaining one, we will add it in next session. Thank you.